Welcome back to Jabroni Drive. Arcs are back to bring you another video game unboxing video. Today we have a real good one from the Goodsmile Company. I've been waiting on this one. Ganondorf from the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Check this hefty beast out. Look at that. Pretty awesome. I can't wait to unbox this. Zelda, one of my favorite franchises of all time. Kind of. Maybe I'll get more into that later. But let's go ahead and unbox Ganondorf here. Tears of the Kingdom edition from the Goodsmile Company. Let's go to work. Alright, let's see what we're working with here. This is Ganondorf in the package. I have not removed him from the package yet. Alright, let's zoom in a little bit so we can get a better detail on the package. Here it is. Goodsmile Company, Figma, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Also in maybe Japanese, I'm guessing. Look at that. Official Nintendo licensed product. Ganondorf Tears of the Kingdom version. And then, let's see. This is the back of the box, which you're going to be seeing when I open it up. Look at that. This is awesome. Is this even a deluxe version? I don't even know. I don't even know if they had a deluxe. I don't even know if this was that much money, actually. It seems like this would be like worth like... They could have probably charged like $200 for this. Alright, let's take them out of the package. Here he is. Out of the first part of the box. They probably could have charged a lot more. I don't know why I think that I paid like $85, maybe $90 for this. When I look over at them Halo figures, those are like $200 a pop. And this seems, I don't know, I'm not saying the Halo figures aren't as good, but this is a pretty hefty dude. Let's see. They don't like putting bows on their arrows or strings, I guess, on the Goodsmile Company figures. But that is all right. All right, let's go. Let's continue. Let's move on. And this is what you are getting right here. So there's a... Let's see. Let's take it apart a little bit. From behind here, look what you get. Look at all these weapons. Obviously, in the way back, you can see the stand. Hands. 3 different pairs of hands. And then you got all the weapons. You got the bow with the arrow. Let's zoom in. Let's get some better details up in here. That is nice. Got the bow, the arrow, sword, and the staff. We'll save that for later, though. And then here you got... Wow, he has 2 swords, because he's a sword right here. Look at this. Boom. Extra face sculpts. Dude, this is nice. Super nice. Can't wait to display it with my other link. I wasn't planning on doing an unboxing today. Like, I figured this would come... I didn't even know it was going to come because I'm on vacation right now, so I figured it would come either after my vacation was over or on Monday or Tuesday. And it got here on Sunday, which is, I don't know, every once in a while the mail likes to come on Sunday. It's weird. So I was going to play Chronos: The New Dawn, which I'm really liking right now. Alright, let's take him out. And this is him out of the package, but he comes with all this plastic in between all the parts. You know, for some extra supposed protection. You got the hair and some plastic. Usually I just rip it out. I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do. I don't know how else you'd get it out. But man, this thing. This is friggin' nice, though. I can't even get over it. Dude, this is great. This is great. Boom, this is why I like collecting right here. Awesome. They should make an Ocarina of Time Ganondorf. Hell, they should do a whole remake of Ocarina of Time so they can do the supposed different endings to the Zelda games. Damn, dude, this is crazy. This is crazy. Let's zoom in a little bit. Look at this. Are you seeing this? Oh, wow. Look at that. They did some work on, dude, I'm surprised I swear this was only like $90, $95. I could be wrong though. But it just seems like I have figures that, well, I don't want to say they're not as good, but I have figures that might not even be like this crazy. And like the Halo guys are like $200. The Halo figures from 1,000 Toys, they're like $200 a pop. And this thing has so many more accessories even. Like with the Halo figures, you're basically just getting the figure and the gun, the figure and maybe a gun. And if you get the deluxe version, you get 2 things. With this, you're getting a whole crap ton of weapons plus this beast. Like they could have charged a lot. I'm not complaining, but they could have charged me like $200 for this thing. I mean, I'm still gonna buy it because it's Zelda. But with Zelda, it's not really like when I think of my favorite. Because I've actually been I never really thought about having favorite games of all time. But because I would always put them in order of like discovery of like when they, because I'd always say I have favorite franchises, but I'd put them in order of like discovery. Like for example, my first favorite franchise that I came across would probably be Zelda, starting at Ocarina of Time, right? And then I kind of go from there. But then I was kind of thinking like, well, how do I like let's try to put together that list of favorite games of all time. And then I thought, well, it has to be something I play to this day. Like if I don't play it to this day, how can it be a favorite if I don't go like, I'm not talking about putting it in and playing it for like 2 minutes. I'm talking about you put it in. For example, I like to throw in RE2 Remake and just play it for a little bit, and then I can't stop because I love that game. So I kind of consider RE2 Remake one of my favorite games of all time. Now I do consider Zelda one of my favorite franchises, but the thing is, I never like really go back to any Zelda games because I don't know, they're kind of like kiddie a little bit. But not, especially the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, like with the cell shading, and I don't like the weapon breakage, not like, but then if you look at Nintendo games, they're kind of kiddie, but then if you look back at old Zelda games, like, Zelda 1, Zelda 2, Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess, those games are kind of dark, actually. Let's look at them feet. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? But yeah, those games are kind of dark, and then I skipped over Wind Waker to play, and I played Twilight Princess first, but went back to Wind Waker, and then I was like, actually, this is a really good game. But it's like I can play other games that are like, more mature, like The Witcher 3 or Dragon's Dogma, and it's like I don't have to deal with weapon breakage, and so I don't know. I'd rather play those, but I have been playing Breath of the Wild on the Switch. I haven't been going ham on it, but between games I might play it. I take my Switch to work and play it on break a little bit. But yeah, we've been looking at this quite a long time. Look at the jewels on there. I mean, that ain't nothing special really, but that's all just in place. You can see the head. That's like straight out of the game. Now, I don't know how I'm going to pose this with Link over there. Should I have him fighting or what? Yeah, so let's dude, I'm loving this thing back here though, like how you can like move all this, and even this part is separate from this. Then it's not. Maybe it's not actually. Maybe this is all just one thing actually. I think it all just is one thing. I thought maybe this was separate from this, but it still looks nice, and then this is separate from all the other stuff, these things. I didn't even notice this yet, whatever this is. Is it a purse? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not talking any smack, but please don't hurt me, Ganondorf. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, dude. That's why I kind of can't consider Zelda, like, I consider Zelda one of my favorite franchises, but I really can't put a game up there as a favorite of all time. Because if you look at my list of favorite games of all time, it's like WWE 2K19, Resident Evil 2, Metal Gear Solid: The Phantom Pain, because, yeah, other Metal Gears have better stories, but it's the ultimate stealth playground. That I can just turn the game on, play some missions. Yeah, see, I'm talking about other stuff that has nothing to do with this, but I'm just trying to tell you why. Like, I hold Zelda in high regard, but I can't really put a game on there as a favorite game of all time. It just seems like it's a whole lot of Metal Gear and a whole lot of Resident Evil. And then there's like games like Horizon Zero Dawn. I'd rather play that. Like, I feel like other games are kind of better than Zelda, even though Zelda's good. I just wish it was more like The Witcher or something like that. Like I want an open world traditional Zelda game that's not about weapon breakage. Like I don't see. I'm not against the weapons breaking after maybe after you've used a stick like a bunch and then it breaks. I get it, but why should like every sword break after 6 hits? Like I'm not down with that. Like it's cool, but it's like you got The Witcher 3, bro. Not saying I don't love this franchise still. Now let's look at these accessories. I've done a lot of talking here. I'm boring you guys to death with my video game rants. Alright, I don't even know how to... Oh, he has a stand, what am I thinking? Alright, this is pretty much the same size as Link's stand that you have for the Breath of the Kingdom version. But he has a heftier arm. Like this is a hefty arm. Usually they're just like a kind of a skinny stick. This thing is hefty. This is like heavy machinery, like Otis. Heavy machinery, bro. So let's put him on there. I don't even know how he fits on there. The hole's right there. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Maybe it's easy peasy. Maybe not. Is it supposed to go in here? It looks like it has like a diagonal shape to it, but I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this, brother. I don't know about all that. That fits in there nice and easy, but it's like, isn't it supposed to go? This should fit in there. Seems like I'm gonna have to like push it real hard in there. Doesn't it look like it's like a octagon or some tagon thing? And this is just like a circle. Alright, I don't want to like mess them up, but you'd think it should be going in there. Fun if it broke him right off the bat. No, it's going. There we go. I don't know how far I should try to get that in there, but let's get Ganondorf here on the stand. Dude, Ganondorf's crazy. Look at that arm. Okay, that bends. It's kind of hard to bend at first. And it probably twists a little bit there. Yeah. Alright, let's back up a little bit. If you can look behind there, I actually organized some of my World of Nintendo figures back there. I got them up on stands. I got a Nintendo logo and a Super Mario logo made for it, or not made, but I bought it off eBay, and I bought a bunch of other figures for that, like Wario, Luigi, a lot of the Koopalings, you know, Bowser's kids, I guess. I think I got Daisy and Toadette coming. Dude, I got a lot of stuff coming actually that I just recently ordered. Let's look at some of this stuff though. First of all, we got the sword right here. Look at that. Should we zoom in? Look at that. It's nice. Gotta have something big in there, otherwise it gets all blurry. Can't handle just trying to pick up on the sword on its own. Alright, then we got a sword holster. Look at that hefty holster. I don't know how this works. How does he use the holster? Put the sword in the holster. Boom, look at that. Now where does he keep it? Does he just keep it in his hand? I don't know, I'd have to read the directions to find out. Probably just, I'm guessing maybe just keeps it. It doesn't even look like it goes anywhere. I thought maybe there'd be like a peg or something. We got this fireball thing. I don't even know what this is for. Like, where's the fireball go? This must be part of the arrow, or the bow, it looks like. So here's the bow. Let's back him up a little bit. And it looks like it goes something like... There's like a groove in there. I'm guessing it goes here. Something along these lines. At least it seems like that's what it does. Is this supposed to be his fist? Like, is this fire thing supposed to be, like, in place of his fist? I don't know. And as you can see, here's the directions. So you can see, like, well... For example, the sword is, like, right behind the, sleeve on his arm somehow. And then, where's that fire thing, though? When setting part, assemble it along the... Maybe it shows it on the box. Yeah, as you can see on the back of the box, it's supposed to be like a fire arrow. Also, it looks like you stick even the arrowhead in it somehow. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's move on. Let's look at some more stuff here. Bro, check this beast of a sword out. Look at this sword, dude. This Ganondorf is amazing. You get so many options here. Looks sharp. It's not really sharp, but it looks like it's sharp. The design of it. Look at that. All that detail, dude. Oh, dude, that's cool. Like, the handle is like a dragon's head. That's awesome. I didn't even notice that. And it has this thing, which is fixed in place. So you got that option, too. Alright, moving on, moving on. Obviously, we got an arrow. Big arrow. And then, this isn't really last, but for, you know, weapon accessories, you got a staff, which, that's cool too. Which I'd prefer one of the swords, probably. Even the bow, maybe over this, but it's alright. So we got the staff here. See the other side of it. And then after that, we just got a bunch of hand accessories here. Got 3 extra pairs of hands for gripping different things. And then we also have 2 different head sculpts. Look at these. These are awesome. 2 different head sculpts for the Ganondorf. Yeah, look at my nails are kind of long, but couldn't find the nail clippers, so I didn't clip them. Look at that. You got gum showing in one. Like he's like happy that he just did some crazy business to you. Then he just looks ultra pissed off in this one. And on the other side, this is what it looks like. Gotta pull the face off and put one of these on if you want. So basically, that's pretty much all the Ganondorf accessories. So yeah, you can get this on Goodsmile Company for, Goodsmile Company is under maintenance right now, so I can't look it up on there. I'm guessing it's probably sold out on there. Maybe it might not be. But on the Big Bad Toy Store, that's where I get a lot of my stuff at. It's $105. And plus, I mean, it's on pre-order right now because they put the stuff back on pre-order, I guess. But you can pre-order it right now on the Big Bad Toy Store. I don't know when exactly it's coming out again. But it's like $105 plus the tariff charge. Plus, if you pre-order it, you got to put $10 down right then and there. So, yeah, that's him. So that's pretty much the whole video. So if you like this content, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, or don't. It doesn't really matter. This is all just for fun anyways. But, yeah, if you like this content, you know, hit me up. Send me a message. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you don't like. And I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you for watching.